Can y'all hear me?
Last Tuesday, this guy brought
I'm late again. I'm late again. Can y'all hear me? I'm late again. Okay. What y'all gonna say? All right. I'm still, yep. What you gonna do? Y'all gonna talk about me again? That's what y'all gonna do? Y'all been all right? Can you press 1 if you hear me? Can you press 1 if you hear me? I'm doing good. What's up, Keon Anderson? Yeah. So, family, I come to you today, you know, with a plea, you know, come to you today with a plea. I had to change your heart. I had to change your heart. And I'm joining in FAC. Oh, you crazy! Let's go! Hey, come on!
I'll be that boy you gon' remember.
What up?
I'ma be that boy you gon' remember.
Hey, we back in the building! What? Hey! Come on! We back in the building, and we ain't playing this time around. We ain't never been playing. You a friend of the more than you a friend of mine. Those who speak against the prophet, they speak against me. What up? Huh? Hey! Told you wasn't black. Proved it was. What up, family? I missed you too. Hold up. I gotta turn that up. I gotta turn that up. Come on, man. Let it love, Lil Yachty. Gucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigo, Ross, Boosie. So when I love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I'll be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you. What up, Uncle G? What up? Man! I'll be that boy you gon' remember. Hey! That's right. What up, fam? To Hawker Bay. All you super scholars holler. This era for the workers. Peace and love, family. Welcome to another edition of Morris World TV. I am your esteemed host, brother to Hawker Bay, family. You asked me where I've been, family. Let me tell you where I've been. Family, I've been working. I've been working, fam. What's up, Shanice? What's up, Angela? What's up, Nathan? Hey, family, listen. I've been working, family. Listen. Behind the scenes, man, listen, this is not the only thing that I do. I also got a lot of new stuff coming, family. But what I've been doing, I've been working on more projects. I just came off of a decent pay-per-view. I also came off a nice little toothache. You see a little bit swollen right there. Ain't nobody put hands on me. So if it looked like I got a little swole right there, that's all it is. It was a little toothache. And so I'm back, family. You know what I'm saying? That song hitting. Who is the artist? You know the artist? You mean respect my craft. Cause I'm the artist. What up, Horace Davis? Now listen. But you know the good thing about it, I was able to sit back. And review, family. Do y'all realize how crazy this is? I want y'all to call in today. Do y'all realize how crazy this has begun? This has become? Huh? You realize how crazy this has become? Family, do you realize that at this point, the money that they have raised is up to almost $200,000, and he has a European attorney? Listen, don't fret. It's all a game. It's all a joke. Listen to me, family. You mean tell me out of the 43 million people that he said was going to donate $10 a month, out of the 43 million, he couldn't find an attorney that fight for social justice in our community? Family, y'all think it's a game? Y'all still believe that this is reality? Do y'all believe this? I want y'all to talk to me. Y'all believe, like anybody? You know how man, listen, we're gonna talk tonight, family. I'm gonna bring a couple of little slides, but we're gonna talk tonight. I mean, we got to talk. We got to talk tonight, family. Family, you know what happens? And I'm gonna get philosophical with you tonight. I'm gonna talk with you, and y'all can call in if you want to. Reality is we have been victimized. But when we begin to play the victim, we begin to think that everybody amongst us is a victim. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to use this example, but the only thing I can think of is if a sister was prostituting or something, and this is the life she chose, many would believe that she is doing it against her will. Many believe that she's being forced into it. Many believe that something just had to happen. It just couldn't be that she chooses this lifestyle. You follow me? And because we have adopted a victim mentality, we see everybody as victims. Now listen to this. Grandmaster Jay is a predator for the system, but coming off as a victim. But because we have adopted victim mentality, we see a victim as opposed to one who is playing the game and got a puppet master pulling the strings. And we fall for it hook, line, and sinker. We're such a desperate people for acknowledgement. And I'm not talking about you all here on Morse World TV, but we're such a desperate people to be acknowledged, to be recognized, as well as to be looked upon as one who is on the path of liberation, independence, and self-reliance. You follow me? When in fact, when we allow someone like Grandmaster Jay to come in, being a puppet for the system, operating under the guise of liberation, to the world that's really into military tactics, that's really into covert operations, that's really into advancing a civilization by putting in plants and all that, they're looking at us like we're fools. The world looks at us as if we are the babies of all the races, as if we are the babies of all nationalities. This is how the world see us now, because most of the civilized world, if you will, can see through a Grandmaster Jay. But we have yet to be able to see through this. I will guarantee you that if Gaddafi was here, he could see straight through it. I will guarantee you, if Fidel Castro was here, he could see straight through it. I will guarantee you, Fidel Castro brother could see straight through it. And many other leaders that has been victimized by covert operations can see through this. What is wrong with us that we can't see through this? How is it that we have one that's screaming black power, one that fights for oppression, supposedly, yet he goes and get a pale-skinned European attorney who has no experience in fighting for social justice. Huh? No experience. See, listen. I'm just going to give you a snapshot. I'm going to give you a snapshot. And why is people that are donating money not even asking, out of 43 million, you could not get a brother? And this person saying, wow, that man is about to get him hung. Wow, that man's about to get him hung. Nobody is going to hang him. He's already free. It's a game, Don Diva. Change your name to what your mama named you. Wake up. Wisen up. It's a game. It's a game. Everything that's happening, I have predicted. I haven't been wrong yet. I haven't been wrong yet. Let me show you something. Let's get it right started. Anybody that have been paying close attention, I have not been wrong yet. Watch this real quick. If you can remember when I said this, watch this. Give me 1 second. Can you remember when I said this? Hold up. Let me see one thing. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I want to see if you can remember when I said this. See if it sounds familiar. Give me one second. I'm trying to load it up real quick.
Bring a task force.
Hold up. Give me 1 second. I want to ask you, do you remember when I said these exact words? Check this out real quick. Now, I said these exact words. Check this out. If you can't hear, let me know.
To my home to confiscate all of my weapons and anything related to interface, and anything related to interface, and anything related to interface.
Did y'all hear that? Let me rewind it. Remember when I said this?
And bring a task force to my home to confiscate all of my weapons and anything related to interface, and anything related to interface, and anything related to interface, and anything related to interface.
Y'all remember when I said that? Y'all remember when I said that? I said that anybody who's a part of NFAC, now he has an excuse. He gonna say, I didn't give anybody anything. They took it. Do y'all see the plot? Y'all don't see the plot? And they came to my house and they confiscated my guns and anything related to NFAC. You see? You see what I'm talking about? That is the way he hands over the information to everybody. Of everybody, I mean to say. Everything that I said, listen, one thing about this system, it does not play. It tells you what it's going to do before it do it. Anybody that have lived at least 40 years know that. Anybody that lived at least 35 to 40 years. If you ain't 35, then you're lucky if you understand this. But if you're over 35 and you don't understand this, then I'm sorry, you just a daggone fool. You just a fool. They tell you what they're going to do before they do it. I'm up here, I'm watching the cards being played. I'm watching the cards being played. This man is going to walk out this courtroom. Listen, right now, he's dealing with the state charges. You know what I'm saying? Love Queen. Well, you bless Love Queen because you understand it at 32. You bless. You see what I'm saying? Most people don't understand this. It takes a little time. You know what I'm saying? If you are 30, be under 35 and you understand what's happening, consider yourself blessed. Consider yourself blessed because this is crazy. This is so crazy. Listen to this, family. Give me a second. Let me pull this up real quick, family, because this is insane. Listen to this. When we dealing with a guy like Grandmaster Jay, right? And the first thing he does is go and get, give me 1 second real quick. Let me pull him up real quick. He don't even get Hey, fam, you mean tell me that this guy that yells black power, you mean tell me that this guy that yells black power, that you mean tell me that this guy that talks about the Edomite, you mean tell me that no one is questioning how he walks into there with an attorney of the same people that he been screaming, scratching, cussing, and fussing about? No one is going to say nothing. That doesn't make a difference. That doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean nothing. So you mean tell me that out of 43 million, you mean to tell me out of 43 million of our people here in America, there is not one that fights for social justice? There is not one that fights for social justice. That's what you're telling me. Huh? Hold on one second. Let me get this right. My screen share ain't working. What's happening here? You mean tell me, let me get my screen share right. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up like this. How my screen share ain't working? What the world is going on here? Let me see something. I'm going to pull it up right here. Here you go. Give me 1 second. Because I think I got the wrong one. Give me 1 second. That's Kent Westbury. My bad. I meant to get Lambert. My bad. I got the wrong attorney. Here got the right one right here. So apologize on that one because I pulled up the wrong one anyway. And it's the wrong one on the flyer. So I'm going to have to change him real quick. I was moving too fast. But check this out. You mean tell me that out of all the people that this is his attorney, David Lambertus, has a history of successfully defending impaired driving cases. Family, if anybody ever been in trouble in here before, or anybody had to do any type of litigation, you know, and I know the first thing that you do is research a good lawyer. Some of the first things that you do, you say, does anybody know a good attorney? Come on, let's have a family conversation. The first thing that you do is you try to find out, does anybody know a good attorney? Don't he have a chapter in what is that? Louisville? Don't he have a chapter in Louisville? Anybody in Louisville know a good attorney? Hey man, listen, man, this is that agent stuff. This man is an agent all day, every day. Man, listen, I got to go court such and such. I need an attorney. You know somebody? I don't know nobody, but my man's them do. Or is it, hey, bruh? And you know how you do that fake, bruh? Hey, bruh. Anybody got attorney, bruh? Hey, bruh. See, the bras know. You know how you do that. He did a fake bras, though. Hey, the bras got attorney? The bras. Hey, where the bras at? The bras know where the attorney's at. The bras do. And these people, they really think that they're trying to hang a Grandmaster Jay. These people, man, our people sick. We sick. You know what I mean? Our people sick. We are very sick people, you know, and listen to this. So he hires this attorney for the state charges because he already put in a plea. He's going to try to take back the federal plea now. And I think he's going to be a rogue agent, though. You know what I mean? No. On the federal case, that's when he got the court-appointed attorney. But he's going to go rogue on that. Initially, he got the court-appointed attorney. But did you hear Anybody pay attention to this? This fool says, and anybody with a fifth grade education know he's fraudulently lying and embellishing. This fool says, I go to the jail, and when I go to the jail, they start cheering. Everybody was cheering. They were so excited to see me. The bros and the sisters, they were so excited to see me, and I'm saying to myself, you're slipping up. You know what I mean? And then right after that, he said, oh yeah, the guards and the women guards. He had to catch himself, right? But you and I know, anybody ever know anything about getting locked up, right? You know what I mean? Listen to me. I've got a bump and a bruise once or twice. And one thing that I do know, Grandmaster Jay was out of jail within a little over 24, less than 48 hours. And anybody know, you don't even go through intake within that period. Not in the system today. Man, this ain't the fast track at the emergency room. You don't even go in the population that fast. It don't work like that. Nowhere in the country do it work like that. Even just processing. Even processing and getting a bail. Even processing takes forever, ever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever. And in Baltimore, if you get locked up in Baltimore, don't you be a clean-cut, square guy. Don't you, man, they be up there pooping themselves because they high off the methamphetamine, you know, the heroin. They in there getting sick, and you ain't in no population within. It don't work like that. He got out less than 48 hours. There's nowhere in the world he could have went in the population. Nowhere in the world. He said, yeah, when I walked in there, there's no way in the world, not no less than 48 hours. You know what I mean? That's right. You might get in there, but he got out just a little over 24 hours. It don't work like that. It just don't work like that. Even once you finish booking, they got to find you a place to lay. Don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, but I'm just telling you this. That's just what I'm telling you is that there is no way that I believe that he walked in there and they was cheering. Yeah, yeah. And then one thing that you got to know is that most federal prisons, that they are maximum security when you walk through the door. Federal detention centers are maximum security when you walk in the door. Yeah. You don't walk. Anybody, come on, family. Come on, family. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. This guy is playing a game. This guy is making this stuff up as he go along. Do anybody know what happens? You know what maximum security is? That's 23 in, 1 out until they find space for you. This ain't 1972. It don't work like that. This is not 1972. Man, we go for anything. We go for anything. We go for anything. And again, like I say, even when you process, you are in maximum security until they can find a location for you. It just don't work like that. Nowhere that I know. But hey, I ain't been in trouble in many moon. I ain't been in trouble in many moon. I mean, so hey, maybe they got the fast track like the ER. I don't know. I'm telling you, family, we need to really stop and watch how our people go for anything. And family, I'm going to tell you what I'm about to do on this channel. Family, I'm about to create a channel off of YouTube for all of those who wish to know who's who. You understand what I'm saying? Because the information that I give out, you ain't gonna get it here on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because they control too much of what's happening. So I'm about to go off of YouTube. I'm gonna still be here. I'm gonna still be here going live, but that's what I've been working on too. I've been trying to find a platform that can facilitate me telling the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Because there is many people out there that is falling victim to plants in our community, and they easy detectable now. It's some amongst us right now. It's some amongst us right now, and they're easy detectable. I have been researching like 3 different high-profile people in our community. They here right now, but I can't do it right here. I can't do it right here. So I'm about to take it to another place. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to take it to another place, and y'all gonna be. Y'all think I'm playing? Man, shout out to all my good folks, man. But y'all think I'm playing, man. I like and love everybody. You know what I'm saying? However, when people reach out to me and give me information, I research it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely research it. I'm going to give y'all a tidbit right now. I ain't worrying about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worrying about it. I'm going to give y'all a tidbit right now. This is where it's going at. You know what I mean? Give me a second. Show you where it's going at. Give me 1 second. Give me one. Listen to this.
And he knew that, and Steve Coakley also points this out. Brother Steve Coakley also points the same thing out, that Dr. Khalid Muhammad said before Mr. Steve Coakley and myself that Hashim Nzinga, brother, Hashim Nzinga and Malik Zulu Shabazz were agents. That came out of Dr. Khalid's.
Now let me stop right there. So somebody say you don't do research, you repost. Lionheart, you's a fool. I was the first one to do the research on this. You's a fool. Now, can't nobody say that they pulled out more information than me when I started this. Go check my videos. Now, go check my videos. Go check my videos, Lionheart. It's talking about I repost. Now. So we can't do this we can't do that right here. We can't do that right here, Cryptonomics. We can't do that right here. You understand what I'm saying? We can't do that right here. We can do part of it right here, but we gotta take it somewhere else now. You know what I'm saying? We got to research this stuff. We got to show it for what it is. We got to show it for what it is. We're going and in this day and time, family, the way that things are moving. Do anybody remember my brother? Do anybody remember my brother? Let me ask you this. Now you really have to be in the know as it relates to the liberation of our people. Anybody remember the military nation of Islam? Press 1 if you remember the military nation of Islam. Anybody remember that? If you remember the military nation of Islam, the leader of the military nation of Islam, yep, so Cryptonomics remember. Whatever happened to the leader? Anybody know? Anybody know? He's coming to Moorish World TV. He's coming to Moorish World TV. He's coming to Moorish World TV. That's right. That's right. He coming. We're working on some things. We're working on some things. That's right. We're working on some things because there's too many people that are real freedom fighters that can look at this through a microscope and say, oh, you know, I support it, but hey, something don't look too good. You know what I'm saying? Or let me tell you my story. Let me share with you my story. A lot of people, a lot of thorough people respect the work that goes on here on Moorish World TV. A lot of them. I'm talking about real freedom fighters. And most freedom fighters that have been ostracized, that have been set aside and forgot about, because our own people turned them in, our own people snitched on them, our own people infiltrated what they were doing. They just fell back, man. They just fell back. They just had to fall back. Because it's too many people like Grandmaster Jay that our people come to look for leadership, and then the true leaders are looked at as the provocateurs. When the agent provocateur is the one that's being accepted as the liberator. Crazy. Crazy. But we're going to talk about that. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about Griff, too. We got to talk about you, too, Griff. Yeah, we're going to talk about you, too, Griff. Because this is crazy. This is crazy. You know what? At the end of the day, family, the only way that we are going to liberate ourselves is we're going to have a tight knit of thoroughbreds that will be able to vet, inspect, and expose those who don't measure up, if you will. Now, with NFAC members, one thing about NFAC members, they know better. They know. There is no NFAC member that didn't join because our people were getting oppressed. 99.9% of NFAC members with boots on the ground, they joined because of the oppression against our people. So now they have to question the legitimacy of Grandmaster Jay. You don't talk about the Edomites and rile people up. You don't talk about so-called white people as the enemy, as the one that has victimized and oppressed people, and then utilize that as a reliable or viable source up out of a condition. Now, my thing is, hey, you know, if you selling drugs, hey, get a European lawyer, get a Jew lawyer, get whatever type of lawyer you can and eat the case. If you're selling dope, if you're in the dope game and you had the liquor shot a couple times, hey, get yourself a European lawyer, get yourself a Jew lawyer, do whatever you do. Ain't no rules in that. But when you talk about that you fight for the social and a liberation of a people, nah, buddy. Nah, you go to those who have experts in the field of representing those that have been victimized by the system. You don't do that. Out of 43 million, remember the 43 million, let's not forget the 43 million. The 43 million where everybody gonna get a check. The 43 million. Remember that. Never forget that. That's right, C-Trey. C-Trey, you know, I was going to leave this alone too, but I said, I got to do it. I got to do it. You know what I mean? It's insane that our people will fall victim to these things. Let me show you another thing real quick. Then I'm going to open the floor. Listen to what he said. Give me 1 second.
Initiate some type of conflict, even.
Listen to this. And anybody that follows NFAC and been a member of NFAC would have to admit that this is the most weird, outlandish.
Initiate some type of conflict, even though the NFAC has never attacked anyone, has never threatened anyone, never attacked anyone, has never threatened anyone, has never threatened anyone. The NFAC has.
Like, now, I don't care about that for real. It's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, why do you keep going on these programs acting like you have never, ever came out your mouth sideways? And then the thing is that the members of NFAC are watching. They were there. We'll burn this mother. They were there. Like, are we that messed up? Man, listen, we're gonna talk about it tonight. Are we that messed up as a people that anybody can come in and perpetrate as if they're for us and we just go for it? Are we that messed up as a people? I'm gonna put the link in here, but I want to show you something real quick. I don't know why this all right, let me try it now. Let me see these slides real quick. Now, I don't know why won't this slide work? I'm gonna go out and come back in. There, but the point that I'm making is that the funny thing about it is that our people seem to be, I'm telling you, the world probably look at us like we slow. The world probably look at us like, man, those you know, they use the term black. Those blacks over there in America, man, they're pretty dumb. They don't understand that this guy don't know nothing about a gun. Like, this guy, he hasn't done anything but march. What is going on? This is why China can put a dirty chicken spot in the neighborhood and send their whole family to college for generations. This is why, because of this mentality right here. This is why Family Dollar, Dollar General can tear down little corner stores and put them right next to each other. $2 stores right next to each other. Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. This is why they can do that, because they already know the mentality that they up against. It ain't nothing. They already know. This is why they can do it. They can do it. I'm telling you. This is why they can sell Megan Thee Stallion. This is why they can sell our children what's the new one? Mulatto. This is why they can sell this type of imagery to our children, because most of the parents have no thinking capacity. That's unfortunate. And I'm not saying that we here on Moorish World TV, I'm just saying that this is a small percentage. It's 330 people in here, and we probably got some Europeans up in here also. So I'm not speaking to the Europeans. I'm speaking to my people that's in here right now, that, you know, we are a small percentage. We are a small percentage. This is why, listen, at the end of the day, the record execs, they can actually sell you anything that they feel that they want to put on the market. You know what I'm saying? There's some conscious rappers out there. There's some good movie scripts out there, but they sell you trash because they know this type of mentality is waiting to consume it. And the same thing with one that wants to stop the grassroots movement of liberating a group of people. They already know that this type of mentality wants to consume the hero, the most renowned of human character. They want to consume the hero. We need a hero. That's what they sell us. This is why Grandmaster Jay come on the scene looking like the Black Panther. This is why Angry Viking come on the scene looking like Lion-O. This is why. One is a white cat, European cat. One is a so-called black Asiatic cat. You got Lion-O. Y'all don't see this foolishness. You got Lion-O and Angry Viking, and you got Black Panther and Grandmaster Jay. Y'all don't see this? Y'all don't, man, let me pull up Lion-O real quick. Lion-O. Let me see if anybody else caught on to this. Lion-O, I'm going to see. Angry Viking. Let me see if somebody might have picked it up and seen what I seen. Let me see. Let me see if somebody. Let me see if somebody might have picked up. You probably can Google it. And somebody's just seen what I seen. What was that? Lionel from, what was it? He-Man? I think it was He-Man. Was that what it was? He-Man. Lionel. There you go. There we go. Let me show it to you. There you go. Lionel. There you go. Right there. Let me see something. And this is what they sold. This is what they sold people on this summer. They sold people on this demonstration. Right here. They sold people on this right here. This is what they sold people on. That's Angry Viking right there. That's Angry Viking. You follow me? Let me get this right over here real quick. My bad. Y'all see that? There it is right there. I'm trying to tell you, they done sold us on comic book characters. And we fell for it. We fell for it. Angry Viking, he beefing with Grandmaster Jay. Grandmaster Jay, they beefing with each other. But they on the same team, and I said that too. I said that too. They on the same team. And right after Trump is about to leave office, somebody tell me where Angry Viking at. Where is Angry Viking? Where is he? Where is Angry Viking? What was Angry Viking exit strategy? They took down my YouTube. Well, put up another YouTube. Put up another YouTube. Y'all don't see the game? Angry Viking is out the picture. Grandmaster Jay is semi out the picture. Man, we got to wake up, man. That's the only reason I keep doing these shows. I keep doing it. I keep doing it because there is still some people that's holding on to that thin string of hope that this thing is real. Well, unfortunately, they're going to find out the hard way that ain't nothing real about it. They're going to find out the hard way. Ain't nothing real about it. Real talk. Let me put this link up in here. Anyway, family, how y'all been doing today? Because I'm going to talk about this attorney in a minute. Like, how do you fight for social justice but go get a European attorney, right? Let's look at some of the cases that the European attorney, but let's look at his experience real quick. Check this out. This is one of the cases. This is, I'm telling you, this is all a game. So here goes one of the cases. A Louisville Metropolitan Sewer District has hired a high-profile attorney with a history of successfully defending impaired driving cases following the death of LMPD detective Deandra Mengada. I might got that wrong. The news confirmed. MSD is a separate entity from Metro, the government. Louisville attorney David Lambertus is now represent Roger Burdett, the MSD driver charged with murder and DUI in connection with Christmas Eve crash that LMPD chief Steve Conrad called catastrophic. Now, let's stop right there. There is nothing wrong with getting an attorney. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting an attorney. In fact, I would stretch to say there's nothing wrong with getting a European attorney if that's what you want your money to pay for. But you can't go for 8 months talking about Europeans. You can't go for 8 months calling them Edomites. You can't go for 8 months talking about we're not working with anybody. You can't go for 8 months talking all of this rhetoric, this racial rhetoric, and then get caught up in something supposedly and go get a European attorney to fight your social injustice that's supposed to be predicated upon you being so-called black. It's Angry Viking back on YouTube. So listen. This is not a shot at Angry Viking. Let me tell our friend that's in here. Y'all lied. Y'all being lied to. Viking is on his own platform and back on YouTube. The point that I'm saying, Angry Knuckles, is that we don't see Angry Viking like we did over the summer. We don't see the promotions of Angry Viking and the strong push as we've seen over the summer. So even though you say he's here, obviously we don't see him no more. So what happened to the strong push that Angry Viking was pushing over the summer? That's the point that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? So if he is there, then he's really not there, because over the summer, he wasn't hard to find. He wasn't hard to find over the summer. Why do you have to come here and tell us that he's still here? You didn't have to do that over the summer. He just popped up like Jack in the Box. I wish I could explain. I know the story. Angry Knuckles, you can hit the link and come in. I'll put the link in. You welcome here. This ain't no us against you. We just want truth here. That's it. We just want truth. That's it. But at the end of the day, this guy that's supposed to be fighting for social, again, family, I want to tell you this. You are supposed to get a lawyer that can eat the case. But you can't do that if you're a drug dealer, right? And you get locked up with drugs. You're going to find the best drug case attorney. You're going to find the best attorney that have a proven track record to get you out of that. If you have a murder, God forbid, you're going to have the best legal defense as it relates to murder. So forth and so on. You follow what I'm saying? So forth and so on. However, when you get caught up in social injustice, you find an attorney with experience in that, and because you have been riding on the Black Power ticket, when you've been riding on the Black Power ticket, you definitely don't go that route. Not out of 43 million of Africans in America. There is not one. There is not one. There is not one. Even OJ went and got Johnny Cochran. Many people didn't even know who Johnny Cochran was unless they understood that he fought for social justice. But many in our community didn't even know who Johnny Cochran was, because many people wasn't in the know that Johnny Cochran always fought for social justice. And so even OJ wanted to get a fair shake because he felt as though that social justice would be an injustice if he went into a courtroom without a lead attorney that looked like him. You follow me? So with that being said, family, I'm trying to tell you, and people ain't looking at that as suspect. You got people saying, like the last few weeks, I'm looking at this past week, I'm looking at videos where people like, well, yeah, if they get him, you'll be next. What are you talking about? It's not every day where people try to get people to walk around in parades with guns. Okay? That doesn't happen every day. You know what I mean? And those who are responsible gun owners, they don't put up their camera every morning, talk about Grand Rising. Responsible people in our community that have guns, they have the guns for protection. They have the guns because they believe in the Second Amendment and what guns are used for, not for show. And if they decide to show the weapons, then they're on a real mission. They're not on a parade. That's different. That's different. They're not walking on no parade. They're not trying to be showcasing. They're not doing a video. You know how many gun clubs before Grandmaster Jay came about that never did a video to showcase how big they are? If anything, they do videos about gun safety. If anything, they do videos about responsible gun ownership. They don't do videos talking about, yeah, we're going to do it. Like what? They don't do that, man. They don't do that. Peace and love, family.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Alaikum salam. What's going on with you, bro?
Oh man, shit, just chilling, my brother. Nah, dog, you don't get an accident lawyer for a murder case. You hear me?
But hold up, wait till I'm about to do something else on this demonstration in a minute. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy, man. That if anybody have been in the legal system in any way, shape, or form, you and I know that you, as you said, you don't get an accident lawyer for a murder case. You know what I'm saying? But now this lawyer here, he has multiple skills going on here. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, but none in social injustice. You follow what I'm saying?
Well, you know what I mean? Like, you know, at the end of the day, bro, like these, bro, you said it from the beginning. We said it from the beginning, bro, what's going to happen. People still, I don't know why, but they still following or whatever the case may be. It is what it is, but I just hope people open their eyes and realize that you can get in a whole bad situation, man, for the email. And you know, when the feds come, they snatching everything up. You know what I'm saying?
But this is what people got to understand too. The way that the feds work and the way that the federal government work. I mean, listen, it's not a surprise. I mean, it could be dealing with almost anything. You know, they wait until they get ready. You know, it could be 10 years from now, where people that forgot all about this nonsense, and next thing you know, you got a knock on your door. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no statute of limitation with the feds.
Yeah, they don't play by the rules that people expect them to play by. They come when they get ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like old boy said that Angry Viking, bro. I live in A-Town, bro. Angry Viking ain't nowhere to be found. Okay, cut that out. That he's on YouTube and all that. He's not on YouTube. Right. He's nowhere to be found. Like, cut it out. I just hope all that hate that you was getting behind this, I just hope now y'all open your eyes and y'all see what's going on. Ain't nobody doing that on social media, man. That's what everybody don't understand. You can't do stuff like that on social media. It doesn't work like that, especially with Google and Facebook and Twitter and all that. They censoring people, bro. So you gotta open your eyes, and hopefully one day, whoever's giving up their money, I hope y'all open up your eyes one day. Instead of giving your money for some lawyer stuff, bro, give some money to your community, man. Build your community.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Well, you know, one thing that you have to understand, man, we are definitely we are in a desperate case. We're in desperation, brother. That's just what it is. We are in desperation to we feel victimized, man. We got victim mentality. You know what I'm saying? They feel as though Grandmaster Jay is a victim and he's playing the victim role. But how do you go from playing the role of the strong brother to now, look what they doing to me. Look what they doing to me. How do you go from sitting on a Lambo to now, I need you to donate? How do you go from I'm a rich black millionaire with 8
right
to now donate to me? Now, I'm telling you, donate if that's what people choose to do with their money. I can't tell anybody what to do with their money, but at least just think just a little bit that he was just sitting on a Lambo, that he was saying that he's a rich black millionaire. Just think just a little bit. Do you have children? Are you teaching your children to believe that the boogeyman is in the closet and that Santa Claus coming down the chimney in a few days? Is that what you're teaching your children?
Man,
Let me say this.
Man.
Let me say this. I want all the smoke. One thing that we got to realize is this, brother. Matter of fact, go ahead, brother. Let me get you, and then we'll get somebody else in.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. uh, I don't know why we like to get bamboozled so much, man. It just baffles me how bad it is. It's really bad. And man, ain't nobody stop saying that you oppressed, man. Ain't nobody stopping you but you, man. Cut it out. For real. You cut it out, man. Nobody's oppressing you but yourselves, man. Enough is enough. Defend what you own all day, man. I'm with that. You know what I mean? I'm for the Second Amendment all day. Now, if you really want to get technical, bro, you have no constitutional rights because they can take your guns away at any time. So understand that too. Understand that there's going to be pluses and minuses, and at the end of the day, either you're going to move the way you're going to move, or you're not going to move.
Hey, brother, and to your point, when one talks as bold that he was talking over the summer, and now on this past interview, he says they came in, they took all my guns and anything associated with NFAC. Let's stop right there. Isn't it innocent till proven guilty? Why are you giving up anything? You're not guilty, supposedly.
Well, you know,
no,
I don't.
Hey, brother, listen to me. When you are a true freedom fighter, right? You don't give up nothing because you are innocent until proven guilty. Once you're found guilty, then you got the legal right to take whatever you want from me.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna have that conversation with you on social media because I'm not trying to get hemmed up. You hear me?
It is what it is. Let me get a friend of the channel, Angry Knuckles here. I'm glad he called in because we need people like Angry Knuckles to get up in here and give us some clarity. Angry Knuckles, how you doing?
How you doing, Tahaka?
I'm doing well. Hey, I'm glad you got let me say it like this. I'm glad you got the kahunas to come on up in here and give us an update. What's happening, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. I just wanted to clarify a couple things, man. I was listening to you to your stream while cooking dinner and stuff, so I figured I'd take a couple minutes to stop and clarify something.
And let me say this. I definitely appreciate you, and I would encourage anybody who has a voice that is, even if it's opposing to me, as long as we can be respectful, you're welcome to come on here and express that. So, Angry Knuckles, the floor is yours.
Absolutely, man. First off, we ain't gonna get nowhere if we can't talk. If we sit here and argue back and forth and we're fighting, we ain't gonna get nowhere. There has to be talking.
Absolutely.
So pretty much, what you're saying is partly true. Partly true. Okay, with this summer, yes, there was the push was there. You could find Viking all over YouTube. It was everywhere you look, Viking was there. You're right. The thing is you know, from what I understand, pretty much, he had the rally down in Florida. He went ahead, cost about $12,000, I think, something like that. But they took a hit. The turnout wasn't like it was supposed to. Right. So they took a big hit in the pocket, understandably. Also, before that, they have been kicked off of other social medias like YouTube, Facebook, and all that kind of stuff. So they have had to start over from scratch multiple times.
Right.
So I don't know, you know, if you've ever had to go through this. I'm sure at some point in life you've been knocked down and had to restart. And
oh yeah, I have another channel called Morse World, and this is not my channel has always been dedicated to peeling back the layers and getting to the truth, but I've always done it in a Moorish perspective, if you will, or the Black Power community. If they're frauds, I'm all on it. You know what I mean? And yeah, they attacked my channel, and my channel it didn't get taken down, but it got compromised, and it's still up now. But I had to rebuild over here at Morse World TV. So I definitely understand, and that's one of the reasons why I'm redirecting into another platform before anything happens, because whether it's in your community or in my community, an infiltrator is not welcome. It is what it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I agree with that. But, you know, pretty much what happened was he went kind of, I don't know, I want to say not even a week after the Florida rally, they got booted off of YouTube. They went ahead, they got a suspension. Something happened, they got booted completely.
Right.
At that point, they had to move over to Twitch. Twitch is not the greatest. So they started taking money out their own pocket, and now they have created their own platform. I don't want to I don't want to give out the name unless you say to go ahead and do it.
You're fine. You're fine. Listen, my thing is this. I'm gonna tell you something. When I first seen Angry Viking, I actually was like, I kind of like this guy. You know what I'm saying? But then I seen a little bit shaky stuff, and the shaky stuff that I seen, I could have misread it. That's granted, I could have misread it. But the shaky stuff that I seen was, it just seemed like it was all prearranged. It was like for the camera and the stunting and it just, you know, for me, I'm an organic type of guy. You know what I'm saying? And when it looked like something that's prearranged, I'm like, hold up, who sent these people? You know, I invited them on the show. You know, I really wanted to ask them, are you who you say you are? Because I truly believe I don't have a racist bone in my body. I have race pride, but I ain't dealing with no racism. I believe that we all need the inspiration in our community, you know, and I think if Angry Viking is legitimate for the liberation of what he feel is his people are suffering, you know, like if he's a Republican, put it like that, he's a Trump, he follows Trump. If you believe in that ideal, then you're supposed to fight for it tooth and nail, because I'm going to fight for mine. You know what I'm saying? But if you are in there to infiltrate the ideal, then I'm like, hold up now, what's this all about?
I hear what you're saying. I do want to say, you know, first and foremost, I'm not officially part of their organization. I'm just a follower. I go on, I listen, I talk to everybody just from everything that I've heard. And then I also, I do watch a lot of people that do speak to them on a personal basis.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of other YouTubers, yeah, you know, Hood Conservative, the Chicanos,
they be
bunch of others, you know, I like them, and
they be clout chasers though. I mean, come on, man. Listen, let me tell you something. The Hood Conservative, that's the brother, right?
Yes.
From Chicago.
No, he's from
that's the other guy. Other guy. My thing is with these Hood Conservatives, they be looking for brands, you know, for a YouTube presentation. But one thing I can say, at least Angry Viking did go to Louisville. A lot of these people don't do nothing and do nothing. They just talking heads. And when you look at Grandmaster Jay and you look at Angry Viking, they just seem to be one side of the other side of the coin. Like, come on. One thing I said on my show one time before, is Angry Viking really going to stop somebody from burning down a building? Do you know that the United States got the greatest military on the planet Earth? Do you really need to bring 100 people to Louisville to stop burning, to protect buildings? Like, this is the type of psychology that I'm talking about. This is the mentality that I'm talking about. You know, you could came up with something else, but that doesn't make sense. The greatest military on the planet that can shoot Uday and Kusei taking a pee in the morning. And you got to go to to Louisville to protect buildings for some ragtag, gun waving, like, nah, that doesn't add up to me. I wanted to interview him and get to those type of questions. Like, brother, do you really think you're going to stop that? Uday and Kusei couldn't even eat they scrambled eggs before Obama dropped that demonstration on them. Come on, man, get out of here with that.
I will say, listen, man, I am a straight shooter. Like I said, I do follow Viking. I've never personally questioned like what he has done. I mean, I'm not gonna say I believe everything that he believes. We're all different, so you know. But I just wanted to put it out there that, you know, I did hear you saying like, you know, he isn't around. He is around. You know, some shit happened. They made their own platform. As far as I know, they're making or they have made a platform just like YouTube. And like they said, anybody is welcome on their platform. It's not just conservatives. It's not just people that are think you use Trumpers or you know, that type of, it isn't that just a class. Like he told the people on the video, is gonna be, you know, eventually people are gonna come over here that are liberals, that are progressive, or whatever the terms people want to use today. Everybody's not going to think the same, pretty much, but their platform is a place where you can speak your mind and you don't have to worry about being fact checked. The only two things that you can get banned off of the website for is racism and pornography. Those are the two things they will not stand for. Anything else, go ahead, man. It's your freedom of speech. It's your freedom to put what you want.
Right.
So I just wanted to clear that up with you. Like I said, I thank you for having me on here. I watch you a lot. I love listening to you bash on GMJ.
Listen, man, you can't do that because you, and I hope you know, I use the term European. I don't like to use the term white, and I don't like to use the term black. I just don't deal with colors. You know what I'm saying? It's just not my thing. But you can't say that you like that and be a European. They're gonna say, oh, he's showing out for the white man. No, I'm just telling the truth. And anybody who subscribes to the truth, they should be able to come over here and say, you know what? I agree with that. Maybe I don't agree with that Moorish stuff he talks, but I agree with that right there. You know what I mean? And we should be able to have that conversation and walk away and say, you know what? Hey, dude got a point.
You know,
that point.
The thing, so there's nothing wrong with, I know you don't like to use color, you know, white or black, but so there's nothing wrong with someone like yourself trying to fight for your people. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's coming from a white man. I don't care. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, we all bleed red, right? We are all the same. Whatever. How can I put this, man? I can't help what my people did back then. You understand?
Absolutely.
I can't help that.
Angry
if I went back there and I could grab them by the throat and rip their throat out and tell them that they're fucking idiots. Sorry, excuse my language. I would. You know what I mean? I don't agree with it.
The issue now, Angry Knuckles, is not the people that did something yesterday. It's the system that they created that allows it to perpetuate today. That's the issue. You know what I'm saying? It's not what happened yesterday per se. It's the system that's still in place. You know, like a police can only kill somebody and get off in my community because there's a system in place that allows that to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the mentality also comes from the consumption of what a so-called white person can see the value of a so-called black life on TV. If a so-called white person see someone's twerking all the time, someone talk about killing N-word all the time, the rappers talking all crazy. Why? If they don't respect it and you grow up and you listening to this, but everything you see is images of, you see doctors of your people, you see lawyers of your people, you see scientists of your people, you see intellectuals of your people, you see people that hunt deer, you know what I mean, or whatever thing that you fall into, like that inspires you of a group of people. But then you look at the other group, even on mass media, on radio, and you like, The value of life, you ain't even got to acknowledge deep into your soul acknowledge it. And now you become a policeman. Now, either you're going to do two things. You either going to be deep in your soul because you have fed your soul all of these images throughout the years. You either going to do one or two things. You're either going to overlook that and try to deal with people fairly, or you're going to be triggered by that experience from all that you have taken. So it's not necessarily yesterday. It's the yesterday that really vibrates in the minds of people today. Turn on your TV. You'll see the value of life. The value of life is bad. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. Like if you seen me walking down the street, you know what I mean? An image could, not you per se, but a so-called white person see me walking down the street and they see me with this shirt on. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what it is. What is that? Or they see me with a fez on or something. They see me with a cultural crown on or something. You know what I mean? Automatically, they got an image in their mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we still walk away, and that comes from a system. You know what I mean? That comes from a system. And that's the bad part about it. And we can't deny that the system, even, like I say, even when your children turn on the TV, you know what I'm saying? Your children, if you're not careful, your children will be digesting racist images. You know what I'm saying? That boosts one group up and tear another one down. That's the sad part. You know?
There's so much subliminal messaging on even like cartoons that kids watch today. There's so much subliminal messages that they're being fed so much garbage, and it comes from all sides of the aisle, I feel. But you know, I do want to put out there as well, my brother and sister, they are half Hispanic, you know, so I have Hispanic in my family.
I thought you was about to say, man, my best friend's black. Don't do that to me, Angry Knuckles.
He is. He is.
No. My best friend's black. You know that's.
I have a buddy of mine that I would lay down my life for, and he's black.
I'm just playing with you. You know everybody. It is. Angry Knuckles. You know that's in everybody. Hey, Angry Knuckles, would you like to come on one day and talk race relations? I like your conversation. Would you like to come on one day and talk race relations in the future?
Why not? You know,
I'm gonna put my email in the chat and send me an email, and we're gonna come up with a topic and we're gonna talk about it openly and candidly.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate you coming on, family. Family, y'all gotta give a round of applause to Angry Knuckles.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Take care, brother.
You too. Hey, family, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know, we need to hear it from all sides, and y'all need to stop being so judgmental. You know, y'all be too judgmental, man. We got to hear from all sides. Yeah, I mean? We got to hear everything. That's right. But I think that'll be a good conversation. You know, man, when we can have someone that can come on and give a true somebody call him Gorilla Hebrew. When someone can come on and give a true representation of their position, I'm with that. But you know that they always shout out to Angry Knuckles, but they always hit us with that one. My best friend's black. You know what I mean? And it'd be true sometimes, but you know we heard it so much. You know what I mean? So man, so we're gonna sit that up. Man. I gotta put my email in there, man. I think that was pretty decent, man. I'm glad that he called it. Y'all, can y'all appreciate Angry Knuckles calling in? Come on, man. That was refreshing. That was refreshing. Now back to Grandmaster Jay. Now let's talk about his attorney. I mean, let's talk about Grandmaster Jay. Yeah, man. Now, remember what I said, family. Remember what I said, family. Let me put this up in there too. Give me 1 second. Just in case anybody want to support the channel, I got to get all this stuff up in there real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me get all this stuff up in there. Now this is what we have to understand, family. when people have no moral gauge, if you will, you know what I'm saying, then you can almost believe that they will sell you out. You feel what I'm saying? You can almost believe that. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to do something real quick. You can almost believe that they'll sell you out. And I want to share this with you. I'm going to share this with you right now. Watch this. This is for anybody that wants to support with the Cash App, because I definitely appreciate you. That's the link. But anybody without a moral compass, if you will, watch this real quick. Listen to this, family. I'm coming with it right now. Stand by. Here we go. Now, I ain't gonna sugarcoat this demonstration. I'm gonna call it what it is. Listen to this. Church in Crisis. This is 2002. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me full screen it real quick. Church in Crisis. A list of 29 accused priests, deacons, church workers, noting that parishes will allege abuse occurred. The names of the accused are linked to detailed profiles of the alleged victims with descriptions of abuse in plaintiffs' own words and 75 photographs of survivors and priests. Let's slide on down. The allegations spanned 40 years, from 1951 to 1991, in 35 parishes. Accused of misconduct are 25 priests and former priests. Let's slide on down. One man alleges he was molested by a chaplain when he was visit his dying father in a hospital. 11 alleged they were abused by priests to whom they went for counseling. Some of them after the death of a parent or a grandparent. You might say, why am I reading this? A single priest, Rev. Lewis E. Miller, is named as an abuser in 70 lawsuits, nearly 1/3 of those filed. He also faces criminal charges. He sexually abused 15 children in Jefferson and 8 children in Oldham County. You're going to catch up with me in a minute. The Rev. Lewis E. Miller left, and his attorney, David Lambertus, appeared at Miller's arraignment. Do you get what I'm saying? For social injustice, Grandmaster Jay takes the GoFundMe money and hires an attorney who defends a priest who molested children and faced 70 lawsuits. You couldn't go get a freedom fighter attorney. Let me go back up. Most of the plaintiffs said that they was too scared to tell their parents. This is in no way in hell my parents would have believed it, said James Gregory Clemens of Oldham County, electrician, who alleges he was 13 or 14 and being trained as an altar boy when he was fondled by Miller at St. Aloysius. They were very religious. I might as well have told them that a Martian landed in my backyard. H. Douglas Dukes, 49, a sales manager who alleged that the 12-year-old altar boy at St. Polycarp he was molested by Wood said All he had to do was tell me to tell my parents, don't tell my parents, and I didn't. I trusted everything he told me. He could have told me that the moon was made green cheese, and I would have believed him. So it's talking about, let me read, it said this. This one that was molested by Miller, the Reverend Miller, he says, it's time we quit being embarrassed and ashamed. Many of the players said they was exploited when they was emotionally vulnerable and desperately in need of comfort and consolation. One plaintiff alleged that after one priest sexually abused him, a second priest to whom he confessed alleged asked him if he enjoyed it. And he said it made him feel guilty. Another plaintiff alleged when he was 8 years old and sodomized by a stranger, he told a priest who then masturbated while taking his confession. 3 plaintiffs said they was abused by a Catholic. I'm going to stop right there. This is insane. But this is, I mean, get your attorney, get whoever you want. That's on you. Get whoever you want. But this is what we doing. This is what we doing. This is what we doing, Grandmaster Jay. This is what we doing, Grandmaster Jay. Come on, man. Come on, man. You don't have no moral compass? This is who you give the donors money to? This is who you give the donors money to? And you donors, you are insane if you don't consider this. You are insane if you do not consider this. You are insane and you are just as bad and a part of the problem. You are just as bad and a part of the problem. That's my show for tonight. We're going to come back again. Y'all miss me? Have y'all missed me? Y'all like this type of information, family? Do I need to keep it up? Do I need to keep it up? Because I can keep it up now until we get into this other platform. Press 1. Hit the Cash App. Hit the thumbs up. Y'all appreciating this? Do y'all understand that I bring a type of information? I bring a type of information that's alternative to what people used to. People want to hear the mushy stuff. Guess what? I ain't no child rapist. A priest defender is representing me in no way, shape, or form. That doesn't mean I wouldn't get a European attorney. That doesn't mean that at all. But I'm going to know what he represents. I'm going to know what he represents. And if I'm on the front line and people have donated almost $200,000, you can best believe that I am going to find my people who is best suited to represent me. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do things like this. I'm going to go and do me some research, right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and do me some research. You follow me? This is what I'm going to do. I ain't going to do that. I'm going to go and do me some research, right? I'm going to go right on Google because I'm supposedly on house arrest and I'm not supposed to be going on any social media platforms. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to go on Google. You follow me? Because I got time on my hand. And I'm going to do some research. And I'm going to find me some Asiatic so-called black attorneys. Formerly Louisville Black Lawyers Association Incorporated. I'm going to find the best of the best. Even if I got to get a team of them, I'm going to find the best of the best. And I'm going to put my money back in their hand because the people provided this defense for me. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to find the best of the best. If I need 3 of them, if I need 4 of them, if I need 5 of them, if I need 6 of them, for God's sake, I got $200,000. And I'm putting it back in their hand, and we're going to fight for the injustice that I feel that I occurred. But when you're dealing with an agent has no interest of putting money back into the community. An agent has no interest and have no confidence in his own people. An agent has no interest in stuff like this. They have no loyalty. They have no loyalty. They have no conviction. They have no soul. They have no soul. And you can do enough research to find out, do case study and everything. You done pulled out the book of Enoch. You done talked all about the book of Enoch. You done talked all about the Bible. You done talked all about the stars, the moon. You done talked all about Mars, but you can't do research to find out an attorney that looked like you to get you out of social injustice, because did no social injustice happen? Didn't no social injustice happen? Injustice did not take place. He's playing a role. He's playing a role. Malik Zulu Shabazz, your buddy. Why you ain't get him? You went to Hashim and Zinga Memorial. Why you ain't get Malik Zulu Shabazz? Huh? Why you ain't get Malik Zulu Shabazz? He ain't good enough? Nah, it ain't in the cards. Y'all might be on the same team. Huh? Y'all might be on the same team. And we're going to find out in a minute. We're going to get Malik up here. He's going to get on this hot seat. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get him up on this hot seat. Thank you, Angry Knuckles. We're going to get you on this hot. We're going to get you on this hot seat. Thank you, Angry Knuckles. The email is there. Now, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get you on this hot seat. That don't make no sense. And I'm gonna tell you again. This is not about him getting a lawyer that's of European descent. That's not about that. But you can't be slinging all these racial epithets. You can't be slinging all this black power. You can't be slinging all this, calling people Edomites, calling people this, that, and the third, and then go right. You can't do that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. So with that being said, family, I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to be back tomorrow. And we're going to have our brother Fire. We're going to have our brother Firestar here. And I'm going to ask him some tough questions about his experience in NFAC. I'm going to find out, because it seemed like he was holding back last time around. I mean, it seemed like he was holding back the last time around. You follow me? Or he was careful. Let me say that. Seems as if he was careful. Well, this time around, we not going to have no careful. I mean, Min Nugent, how you doing, brother? I got to email you, man. I like that, brother, Min Nugent. I think I'm saying it right. But what I'm saying is this. We got a lot of research ready to come to this channel real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, he said crazy, they on the way and they ain't got them yet. Yeah. But listen, family, if anybody know, hey, can I ask anybody a question? Do anybody know how to build a website for because people made donations and you know we in COVID right now, and I would like to use that money to build a website platform that can host my own videos so we can get deep into this information. Family, I need some help. Anybody that know WordPress that so we could just put videos up, make it a membership site. I don't want to go. Listen, I really don't want to give Europeans a lot of money, these big European companies, and fund our own oppression. It's bad enough that we have to go through YouTube, and thank YouTube that it even exists per se. But at some point, some of this information is so controversial, it's not going to last on YouTube. And so what I want to do is, if anybody familiar with WorldStar, but I want it to be a membership site because I don't want people in there trolling. But you know how you go to WorldStar and you can see a video here, video there, video here, video there. They got a whole bunch of stuff. That's what I want, something simple like that, where you can just go get a membership. You can get up in there and we can live stream from there. The membership will get an alert when we go live and keep it moving. Everybody won't have to pay for a membership. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm not that type of person. I'm the type of person where I just don't want no trollings. I don't want no trolls come up in there. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody know WordPress that can help me put together a site, it's going to be called Moorish World TV Exclusive. And let me show you, I already got the idea. I've been looking, because it's very important that we get this done. Because we're getting to the point now where we're about to put out some serious information, and putting out this serious information, it's going to rattle people. It's going to rattle people, and when it starts to rattle people, the trolls will begin to there it is, Moorish World TV exclusive content. You see what I'm saying? And when it start rattling people, the first thing that they do is they're going to run to them peoples. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody said the Moors are off too. Come on over here. You can't tell me I'm off and you ain't gonna get up on here. Come on up here. What we off about? You don't know nothing about the Moors. Get on up here. Come on. Get on up out here. Moors are off too, but I appreciate you exposing the devil. Where you at? Where you at? Come up here and talk crazy, Manolo. Let me shut you down real quick. Come on. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I'm going to let you come up on here. Come on, Milano. Moors are off too, but I appreciate you exposing that devil. What we off about? Come on up here. Where you at? Where you at? Come on. I just put the link in there. Yeah, come on up here. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I can get you up here. Let you come on in before I get up out of here. You know what I mean? Come on. What we off about? Tell me what we off about. I know you got some misinformation from off the internet, but I'm going to fix you now. You know what I mean? I'm going to fix you today. You know what I mean? Y'all be looking at that information on the internet thinking it's real. I'm going to fix you today. You know what I mean? That stuff on the internet don't be real. Them Moors on the internet, half of them, they ain't even never been to a Moorish Science Temple of America. Half of them never even experienced Moorish Science Temple of America. Let me tell you something. I lived this 25/8. That's right. 25/8. I lived this so much. My wife a Moorish American. My child Moorish American. Let me tell you something. My children Moorish American. Let me tell you something. I lived this so much, my wife get tired of it. Listen, I'm not playing. I live this so much, my wife get tired that I'm all Moorish. I tell you, I got Moorish everything. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. My wife be like, come on. I got little teeny Qurans. Is that little teeny ones, pocket Qurans? Let me tell you something. I got hard Qurans. You know what I mean? I got soft Qurans. You see, I live this every day. I got little teeny ones. You know what I mean? I got them all over the place. I'm a fanatic. No, I'm trying to tell you. If anybody on Facebook, on my Facebook page, I really express Morris science more than I do on this channel. You know what I'm saying? I got Quran everywhere. I'm trying to tell you, I got old Quran. Listen, this Quran probably older than you. Look at that. I ain't gonna throw it away either. Look how old this is. I'm trying to tell you, that's what I do. I do this all day, every day. Look, I'm writing a rap song on back of a printed lesson. Know thyself and thy father God Allah. I'm writing a rap song on the back of it. Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, I got notes. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? Look at Manolo. Manolo, I appreciate you, family. I appreciate you. But since you're so scared, and let me see. Manolo, since you're so scared, and you just come here just to talk a little stuff, you know, what I'll do for you is you know, I'll be back tomorrow. And when I'm back tomorrow, you'll be back too, but you just won't be in the chat. Bye now. Bye now. Bye now. That's right. You'll be back too, but you just won't be in the chat. All right. That's right. You be back. I see you. Bye now. Have a good trip. See you on the way down. I see you on the way down. But with that being said, family, I will see you tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9:30. We bringing fire up in here. All right? I mean, we're bringing fire. We're bringing fire star up in here. And we're gonna get an inside look. We ain't gonna let fire hold back tomorrow. No, we want to know everything, fire. Do you think he's an agent? Huh? And why do you think he's an agent? And what type of agent do you think he is? You know what I mean? And ain't no more sugarcoat now. You know what I'm saying? 322 Muhammad, peace and love, family. Grandmaster Jay, Dolores Taylor, appreciate y'all. We will be here tomorrow on time, 9:30. Appreciate y'all, family. And thanks to everybody who was emailing me. Y'all know, how Grandmaster Jay lied and said people came to the jail. People called the jail because they wanted me to get out of there. And so that's why they let me out. But in reality, he made that stuff up. Ain't nobody know he was locked up until he was on his way out the door. Go figure. Ain't nobody know he was locked up till he was on his way out the door. Now, let me tell you something. Thanks to everybody who reached out to me and said, brother, you all right? When you coming back? We miss you. Come on now. What you doing? But I had to dedicate some time to the Moors. You know what I'm saying? I had to dedicate some time to the Moors of the Moorish Science Temple of America. And the Moors, I had a beautiful lecture that I just did. I'm still promoting so I can get the Moors into the know of history that I've done research on that side. I do research on this side. So family, I just want to thank everybody who was looking out for me, checking in for me. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no CP time, Kate Freeman. We will be here 9:30. Be there or be square. I don't know why I do all that stuff. Peace and love. And shout out to the angry man, I forgot his name already. Man, I'm about to call him Angry Viking. What's his name? That's all right. Don't forget to email me, Angry Man. Now, he's not even angry. He was cool, man. He was cool. Salute. Salute, family.